wizards, and welcome one more time to Medicinize the Durham. Welcome to my new setup. In this video, you're gonna see how I moved and decorated this altar, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about moving your practice from an old house and an old altar to your new house and your new altar. That's a little bit of what I've been doing here today, and this behind me is the result. It's been quite the journey since I moved in here and until all my stuff arrived here in Malaga, and now I get to see the result of my effort, of my work, and most of all, I get to gather all of my power back, and all of my work that I've been doing in Northern Ireland in some way is coming back to me, and I'm really happy. So I wanted to share the process with you. So come with me into the mess of me moving countries and receiving all my stuff and just unboxing, and until we get this beautiful scenery behind me. So welcome one more time to Medicinize the Durham. Let's get to it. Okay, guys, so here I am with all my stuff from moving from Northern Ireland to Malaga. And yeah, it's been a crazy process. Like, look at all this stuff. Look at all my witchy trinkets just hanging about until I put them back in my altar. And what I wanted to do was to take some time to take you on this journey of moving and rebuilding the altar, and also sort of like, when I first moved, I mentioned something about how do you carry the spirits when you move from one house to another. And more than carrying the spirits, because the spirits sort of work with you already, but more than carrying the spirits, you carry the good fortune accumulated in the last house into the new one. And that's a little bit of what I'm gonna be doing in this video. Trying to revive. Just when all these things arrived here, I felt like a part of me sort of like dropped, and I feel complete again, and I feel that my soul has been sort of like reunited somehow. So it's been a very interesting process. I have a lot of mess around me, but I am very, very excited of having my things back. I'll show you a little bit of what's surrounding me right now. So yeah, I need to find the place for these again. These were some feathers and some plants from Northern Ireland, and I'm so happy to have them back, because it's like having those ethereal beings in energy. In I have some crows and magpies feathers, and it's so beautiful because Malaga doesn't have crows or magpies. This is all my oracle cards. Insane, guys. This is all the rest of the things that I haven't unpacked yet. That's a little bit of my trinkets and my candles, which I'm gonna be talking about this, like relighting the old candles and bringing them is a way of bringing luck from your previous altar, and sort of like the accumulation of the benefits of all the workings you've done in your other altar, bring it to the new one so that nothing is wasted. Yeah, few candles, mushrooms, and much more things. Okay, so here we are in the midst of absolute chaos, and yeah, I think it's time to start figuring out, because in my previous setup, like if you go through my channel, you will see my previous setup, and you will see that I had multiple surfaces where I was able to put things. This time I only have this desk and all of this, which should actually be hanging from the wall. But it's a rental, so I didn't really want to hang this in the wall, at least yet. I have a lot of extra space, like a complete white wall here behind me where I could technically put s- put some shelves, sorry. And I have a white wall as well in front of me, a little bit of space there under my psychic lamp. And it's a beautiful space and it has a lot of potential, but I actually don't have enough furniture yet. I have the perfect space there for a writing desk, and I've been wanting to have a writing desk for a long time. I love that. So I may just, if I can find a really cheap one in Facebook Marketplace, I will definitely go and get it and probably fit it here. And I could put a lot of like personal altar or even like writing area in that. So that would be a great idea. I also have some wax figures here. I've been working on these wax figures. That's one of them. That's a heart. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it well, but it's a heart that was poured like that. And I have a few of these, and the idea with these was to set them on like a glass or acrylic display, so I can have them like artwork, and that would also be a great corner for that. So there's a lot of management I have to do here. I've been saying about reutilizing candles like this that are not finished from your previous workspace and reutilize them in the new workspace, to accumulate what my new teacher, which is the wonderful Lee Morgan, I'm doing a wonderful 12 week witchcraft course with him, and he's teaching us about virtue, and this type of practice accumulates virtue. In a way, you can call it your luck force if you want. And it's something you don't want to lose when you do a moving. You want to bring all that luck from the previous house to your new house with you and set it up and in a way honor it in your altar. So that's a little bit of what I'm gonna do here. But obviously, yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with tidying up a little bit in here and finding the right space for all the extra things I have. So many beautiful things, and I miss them a lot all this time that I've been here without them. And now that they're here, it's a bit of I love to have it here, but I have no idea where I'm gonna put everything. So here's trying. Um, let's give it a shot and see if we can at least clear out this table, make it a little bit more visually appealing. I think we definitely can do that. So yeah, basically with what I'm gonna start is I'm gonna put up the biggest pieces of um, decoration, I guess. I have my little podcast corner in here, but I'm gonna have to use a little bit of that to put one of the pieces um, that sort of takes up more space. And that is this guy. I love this guy. But it's quite the big piece of decoration. I think it will sit well here for now. Well, my audio equipment, it's just fitting in. So we're gonna do something risky, which is a tiny bit. I said it was risky. So we're gonna move this wee tiny bit and move that there. And probably put my lovely green man over there. And then I have this. I think I'm gonna hang this over there. So for that I need, what do I need? Hello. Get one of the wall hangers. Find something. And then I have this big guy, which is absolutely beautiful. I think that should be right at the center of this. So there's gonna have to be some changes. Yeah, we're gonna put this here. Oh, that looks so beautiful there. There will be a change with my family photos, which are all over here right now, but I think I have my ancestors corner packed somewhere. So whenever I find that, I'm gonna just put my ancestor corner in there, which I feel like it should be there for some reason. Okay, what else? I have herbs. I have these, quite a lot of stuff. Where am I gonna, I don't even know where to start, guys. It's overwhelming. Yay, I found hangers, so let's do this. This is gonna look so well. It's already looking so pretty. Like, I swear this is the least amount of damage I can do to these walls and still have stuff in my altar. It's a tricky part to be a witch, have a big altar, have a lot of companions, and be renting out. I'm not even sure I'm in the video. So here we go. I'm gonna put that guy over here, like that. So it's gonna be about there. It's a little bit crooked, but yeah. So that's that. We're gonna put that there, let it dry for now, because you're not supposed to hang them immediately. Just put that there. Okay. And now we're gonna put the other one, I think over there will be nice. I'm not sure about that. I don't like how it looks, but I feel that at least, maybe not this, but at least the broom will look so much better here. So it'd be a case of that. So yeah, we'll do that. I'll put this guy over here. What's next? Okay, you guys, here we are after my camera, my phone died, and there's been progress. We are getting there. Believe it or not, even when you see all of this and you're gonna see the whole video of the whole altar, this is not all my stuff. I actually have more stuff, more altar stuff that I really use, and at the moment there is no room for it. But what I wanted to record is that I'm going to do this practice where I am going to share the light of the past virtue of my practice and bring all the luck and the good fortune that was with me back in Belfast. And I'm just gonna light all the previous candles and continue my working. So we are officially on. We are officially on track with my legacy there and everything that I planted in there. And yeah, so here we are. Everything is lit up. All the old candles. Oh, I am going to lit up these ones as well. This is so exciting. This is literally the new beginning and the beginning of what was previously being cultivated is finally now being summoned here into my new life, into my new home. And yeah, I'm gonna move you right there so that I am in the picture. Okay. Wow, guys, this feels so powerful to have all of this back in my life feels so powerful and it's so beautiful. So I'm going to show you around. So I think it's fair to get like a proper full view from the distance. I have a little bit of a mess still in my sofa, but I'm gonna fix that in a minute actually. But yeah, let's focus on each part. Okay, so this here is my podcast area. That also contains a little bit of things. I'm actually gonna place a nice candle in there and do this again. Yay! So podcast area. I'm gonna place, when I'm working, I'm gonna place my computer there and sort of obviously turn off the candles, but for now, everything is being lit up. Well, over here, we have the main area. Which I'm very proud of, which is all the things I work with, and this is my main altar area. And then over here, we have what I made into my altar corner now. My ancestors' corner. And I really like it. It's very luminous, and I know that my family are going to appreciate the light, the offerings. There's a little bit of my alchemy corner in there. Everything is shrunk in this side. And then we have a few things hanging. Guys, oh my God, if you could only feel the heat that this altar has now. Wow, I feel accomplished. It's my little reading nook in there. But yeah, look at this. I finally feel like myself again. So yeah, here we are now. Incredibly proud of this. I don't even know what side to show you. I think that's a good recap of how this thing turned out. I'm incredibly proud of this. I feel powerful. I feel that all my virtue, my luck, and my accumulated practice is here now. And I should be in the middle of the two candles there. I'm gonna be figuring out the best angles to shoot, but I'm liking this one a lot. I'm gonna try a 0.5 on you. Yeah, that's pretty. But that changes colors, depends on the setting of the camera, but I like that. Yeah, you can see the full setup in there. And I think you're gonna see a lot more of me now that my altar is accomplished. And I've been wanting to do a new video about the witch mark. So you're probably gonna see that coming up soon with my new setup. So thank you for following me in this journey. There's still a lot for me to tidy up. My living room is just full of stuff. Like I have literally an entire other shelf or desk with altar stuff that at some point I'm gonna be able to figure out where to put. But for now, this is me. This is my new setup. This is my old setup. And I am really happy with it. So thank you for coming along in this tidying up and accumulation of virtue, luck, and practice from one home to a new home. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. There's a lot of people watching videos and not as many of you are subscribing. So please, you help me a lot by subscribing to my channel. And thank you for being here. I will see you next time. Bye bye.